Look who's home. Watsika Warriors Hayden Schomburg, and take a look at this. He's walking too. Coming up tonight, we're here at Crystal Lake Park where authorities have just recovered a body possibly connected to a missing persons case. We'll bring you a live report. This is one of several vehicles off into a ditch after black ice hit the road Wednesday. After missing for more than 2 months, the body of Christian Zamora is finally recovered. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm Nate Rodgers. We estimate at least 200 pennies can fit inside each piggy bank. The food bank says that could provide. Josh, that confirmation from the Champaign County coroner came down just around 5 o'clock this afternoon that a body recovered here at the Crystal Lake Park is that indeed of 23-year-old Christian Zamora. Now, the police department says agencies were out looking for the body. That's why that leads to the family was driving from Indiana to Decatur prior to the fire starting. State police tell us they were able to exit the vehicle in just enough time. Now check out this flame video. Illinois State Police say 3 people were inside the vehicle when a backseat passenger started smelling smoke. The driver immediately pulled the vehicle over. State police say the driver got out, then noticed fire near the gas tank. Everyone else then immediately exited the van and called 911. State police say the location of the fire is a highly traveled area near exit ramps. A main concern was preventing additional accidents.
You're watching WICD News Channel 15.
Welcome back to Sunrise this morning. I'm Nate Rodgers in for Janice.
Yep.
Time to get out of bed at 6:30. Get your day started if you haven't done so already.
I wouldn't want to if I were you.
I wouldn't want to listen to Katie right now because she's got some bad news about weather. We're sick of all this cold, all of this snow. Katie, come on.
Luckily, there's a remedy to this. It's the volume button.
Okay.
You can turn this down if you need to.
No, turn it up. We want you to hear what she's got to say. Tell us, Katie, what do we have ahead?
Well, we do have.
Doug and Lisa, I spoke with the Schomburg family today. Hayden and his parents, they're all doing well. Hayden is making incredible strides. Now, a Facebook page called Prayers for Hayden has gotten, catch this, nearly 10,000 likes over the last 3 months. And Hayden's family says all those prayers are certainly working. The family says with Hayden's continual progress, they're experiencing miracles every day. Just over 2 months ago, when we visited Hayden at Shriners Hospital in Chicago, he was confined to a wheelchair and just beginning to speak again. Now, he's feeling and moving in a totally different direction.
Yeah, it's beyond words. I've never had a feeling like this in my life.
With his mother and father standing by his side through every step, Thursday was the first night in more than 100 days the Schomburgs slept in their home together.
Oh, it was great, just coming home, knowing we didn't have to get up the next morning and travel up north.
Hayden's mom says immediately after his injury, Hayden was nearly paralyzed from the neck down. Over the last 2 months, he underwent therapy 5 days a week for at least 5 hours a day.
All my muscles are back. It's just a matter of strengthening and getting back to my old self.
Now, Hayden is a 5th-generation farmer. The Schomburg family owns this 185-acre farm here in Watsika. Hayden is ready to get back to work.
I miss this every day. This is kind of what kept driving me forward to keep working hard to get back to the farm.
Whether working on the farm, exercising, or throwing the football again, Hayden says it's all about setting goals.
From the beginning, my goal was to have one new thing every day, and since then, it wasn't one new thing, it was 9 new things.
That perseverance and hard work gives this family reason to believe Hayden will make a full recovery.
I can't wait to talk to him, play video games with him, play a board game with him, and
The little brother says that list goes on and on and on. Now, for the next several weeks, Hayden will travel back to Chicago twice a week for therapy. He'll also do more therapy after school. Hayden will return to Watsika High School this coming Monday. Again, so happy for that family. Multiple agencies have looked into the Holly Casano case, including the FBI. Champaign County Sheriff's Office says at the end of last year, they started from the beginning, page by page, re-interviewing witnesses and working countless hours, many times 7 days a week.
I wasn't expecting a 30-minute solve, but I wasn't expecting 5 years either.
This past November, 2 detectives were reassigned to solely focus on Holly's case. They're now working to speak with more than 70 people to find the killer.
Some of those people are witnesses, some of those people are persons of interest, and some of those people just simply need to be talked to or eliminated.
Early in the investigation, detectives say their main focus was the father of Holly's now 6-year-old child. According to court records, in June of 2009, Holly filed for an order of protection against her child's father. It was denied due to lack of evidence. August 2009, another request for protection, this time granted. September 2009, Holly filed for child support. Then November, same year, Holly was murdered. Detectives did test the boyfriend's DNA, and he was eliminated as a suspect.
His DNA profile was not at the scene.
Just because your DNA isn't there, though, I'm not going to speculate on whether he was or wasn't part of the case.
Whoever is responsible, Epperson says, since there was no sign of forced entry at Holly's home, how she was killed was likely caused by someone close to her, but they left behind tons of DNA. Detectives say they're absolutely optimistic. They're going to solve this case, but it's going to take the public's help. If you know anything about Holly's case, please call police. Even if you've called before, call again.
We got to have all the pieces of the puzzle to make a full puzzle. We're not at that point right now. I mean, we're missing a piece.
Epperson wouldn't say what that piece is, but they're pursuing it head on. Holly's mother says any lead will help.
It won't bring me peace, it won't bring me closure, but it'll give me peace of mind that this particular person couldn't do this again to another family.
Now, Tony Cassano told me she really appreciates all the work the sheriff's office has put into this case. Detectives also said many times tipsters don't believe their information will solve much, but detectives say most of the time that small nugget of new detail will help advance the case. Elitza? Time now 5:13. Right now, a dying child in Utah has just one wish for Christmas this year. She's asking people to send her Christmas cards on what likely will be her last Christmas. Sam Penrod has this story. The Illinois Department of Agriculture now wants your input on a new statewide effort designed to improve water quality in Illinois and the Gulf of Mexico. The Illinois Nutrient Loss Reduction Strategy is intended to better manage nutrients so they don't end up in waterways. Experts say now is the time for farmers to look at their soil and preservation and fertilizer management practices to help reduce runoff.